afternoon, and thanks for joining us on the last day of 2019. I'm Lisa High, filling in for Amber Freeman, who's on vacation.
And I'm Adam Banks. Happy New Year, Lisa.
Well, Happy New Year to you too, Adam. Okay, so you know I'm going to ask, do you have any big plans for the night?
I am toying back and forth with what I'm going to do. I've got a couple options, so I'm keeping them open, you know, on my busy schedule. No, I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. So it's either going to go all out and go out for New Year's, or I'm going to stay at home.
So you can do like a last minute, call some friends and just bolt and join them wherever they're at. That's what you can do?
Yes, and they are apparently having a house party tonight.
Oh, okay.
And house parties are so much better than going out and trying to deal with the crowd and deal with the prices on New Year's Eve.
Right.
So I'm leaning maybe towards the house party, but we'll see. What about you?
Well, Doug and I are going to go out to dinner. We're going to take about an hour and a half to 2 hours maybe away from the kids and just go grab a bite to eat and just celebrate, and then be back by probably, 8 o'clock. So, I mean, we're not the big late nighters. And then we're going to watch the ball drop with the boys because they like to watch it now, too. So.
Yeah, and would you ever go to New York City and watch it drop with all those people in the coat?
You know what? That is on a bucket list for me.
Really?
It really is. And I know that it would be a nightmare. I know battling the crowds and, you know, it's just be crazy. But you know what? You only live once, and I feel like it's something that everyone should do. If not New York, you know, maybe Australia or Paris, you know, somewhere for New Year's Eve like that.
It's wild to think that this year is already over. This is page 365 of our book of the year.
This is crazy.
It is. But so hopefully everybody takes down their Christmas decorations after today.
Yes, I will be this weekend.
Okay, because when is it appropriate to take down Christmas decorations? I say it's after Christmas, December 26th, but some people say it's after today.
Really? I always do mine after today, so I always wait until New Year's, and then usually on that day, a matter of fact, because I have the day off typically, so I'll start tearing down decorations and
Do you do that just because you still feel like you're in the holidays?
To keep the decorations up? You know what? Yeah, I do. And partially because I'm lazy and I don't feel like getting to it. I don't.
It says, I mean, having Christmas decorations up makes people happier. Yeah. So I can see why people wait till January 1st to do it.
Wow. Well, I don't know about that, but I've been a little grumpy lately, but no, I haven't. Hopefully not. I don't know. Let's go ahead and get to our first topic.
Okay.
When it comes to improving lifestyle habits and decision-making skills, there's no time like the present.
That's right. The new year is fast approaching, and so comes another round of resolutions. Among 38% who will take on resolutions, 20% will be making more than one resolution. For the coming year, and 18% will focus on a single resolution.
Well, here are America's 8 most popular New Year's resolutions for 2020. Here we go.
Let's see. Improve financial situation.
Yes, improve financial situation. That, I mean, everybody, I think, you know, has that in the top 5 at least, you know, and I don't know if there's hope for me yet. Maybe there is. I don't know.
You will be amazed, though, Lisa, at what a budget, if you really sit down and make a budget, how much you spend.
A budget.
I did that, and I regretted it immediately because I saw how much money I spend on fast food.
Yes. You don't ever want to look at that. I'm the same way. I mean, fast food, I mean, that's our Achilles heel. I mean, we're on the go constantly.
Exactly. So it's not surprising that is a resolution.
I know. Okay, here's the next one. Eat healthier foods. Well,
we got some people here today to tell us how to do that.
They're going to help us out, I know. And you know what? I do want to, because, of course, the fast foods, we're always on the go. So I'm always open to suggestions for ideas as far as having prepared healthy foods, maybe ahead of time and things like that, but stuff that the kids are actually going to be interested in eating. That's always the key, too. So
that's always a solid go-to. Exercise more, eat healthier.
Exactly. And that'll lead us over to our next one, which is...
And they're gone.
And they're gone. Oh, there it is. Exercise more. Of course. And number 4,
lose weight.
So these are all kind of tied together. I'm seeing a theme here too, you know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, it's the go-to if you are, stuck on what you want to pick for your New Year's resolution.
Right.
Go to the eat healthier, go to the exercise more. It's a safe bet.
Right. And do we have any more for the list? Here we go. Number 5, improved mental health. You know what? When you're focused on yourself and you're taking care of yourself, whether it's losing weight, exercising, all of that, you are going to gain more improved mental health. You're going to feel better. You really are, I think.
I mean, that kind of makes me pick my resolution right now. I'm cutting out anything that makes me unhappy because I think it's just going to improve my mental health.
There you go.
Yeah, so
Very
I think if
good.
it causes you stress, if it causes you anxiety, cut it out. It ain't worth having in your life.
Well, I was going to say you're a little mental, so I'm glad. You know I'm kidding. Okay, and the next one, here's one for you. Improve social life. Okay, now I have no social life, so that I see no improvement for there. So this one's not even in the radar for me. But what about you? You have a good social life, though.
I mean, my social life's okay. It's I think I need to stay off social media a little bit more. I think I need to limit the screen time and actually get out there and but I try to anyway. I try to get out there and socialize instead of just behind the screen. So
that's good.
I'm good with that.
I know there's hope. Okay, and we have 2 more, don't we? Here we go. Number 7, learn a new skill.
You got anything you want to learn?
I do. I want to learn piano.
Ooh.
I do.
You
I
want to tickle the ivory a little bit?
Yeah. And the last one, be more green, eco-friendly.
Yeah, I think that it's more important than ever to be eco-friendly in 2020.
Yeah. You know, this one surprised me, actually. I mean, I'm glad that people are aware and doing that. And I am aware, and I do try to recycle. I want to try to be a little bit more detailed. Sometimes I kind of let things slide. It's like gooey, and I don't want to rinse it, and I'm lazy. I want to try to push myself a little bit further and just keep recycling more and more.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, head over to our Facebook page and tell us what you think. Stick around to find out the hottest food trends of 2020 after the break. You're watching Midday Kentucky. Welcome back, everyone. The new year is a great time to try new foods, new ways of cooking, or get savvy in the kitchen.
Alan Cornett James from Kentucky Eats is here to talk about the hottest trends in 2020. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, we've got this is the last day, so we've got to get ready for 2020.
That's right.
Right now. There's no more time. So yeah, we're looking at some fun things, some healthier things. You're talking about resolutions.
Yeah.
Probably losing weight, eating healthier.
Yes.
Is on everybody's agenda.
Yes.
The reality is, though, we like things to be convenient too.
Yes, we do.
And
it's true.
Sometimes we make unrealistic goals that we're going to do more than we've got time to do, or the energy to do, or motivation to do. So it's good to have some convenient things that are also healthy.
That's right. That's right.
So we're going to talk about some trends and some food items you can look at going into the new year. One of those is hard seltzer, which everybody knows is a big trend in 2019.
Very popular, yep.
Carrying on in 2020. And here we've got some Vive hard seltzer.
Vive, and it's not Vive.
Right, it's Vive.
We talked about this on the break.
But one of the great things about this is it's based out of Northern Kentucky. So it's Northern Kentucky, Cincinnati hard seltzer. And those have been really big. And the great thing about it is it's only 100 calories.
Yeah.
Right. It's tasty. It's it's sparkling. You might want to try it for your New Year's celebration.
Yeah, there we go.
Because it's a lower carb, a lower calorie option. 100 calories a can. So that's a nice thing. You get those at Total Wine. Just something to vary it up. That sometimes you want something a little more adult, but not going to weigh you down. A little lighter.
Or you want to be part of the party crowd.
Sure.
But yet maybe you're not a drinker. You don't want to drink alcohol.
Right,
so maybe this is.
Yeah.
And you said these are from Northern Kentucky.
Right, they're in Northern Kentucky, and you can get these at Total Wine here in Lexington.
Nice.
So,
Very good. Okay.
So hard seltzer's big. Also, third-party certifications. What we mean by that is that a lot of times people will see health claims on food, and they're like, "Is that really true?"
Yeah.
Third-party certifications like organic, with the Beatnik organic meatballs there.
Yes.
That's something you can rely on. You know that it's been certified as organic. You can trust it. And so you look for those third-party certifications like that, and I can go with that.
Right.
And this is something that's healthy, but also frozen. You can pick those up at Good Foods Co-op, keep them in the freezer, and then when you're ready, you can mix them in with any sort of recipe. You can get beef meatballs, you can get chicken meatballs, whatever.
See, that sounds great. I mean, and what in your experience as far as this goes, organic, what does that really entail when it's certified organic?
Certified organic has, like I said, it's a third-party certification. It's the USDA has said this is trustworthy as far as the kinds of pesticides and food that has gone into this, that it's something you can rely on, that it's not used a lot of chemical fertilizers. It's not used those type of things. So you don't have those chemical additives in your food.
Yes. So if it doesn't have that certification, there could be crossover. There could be, but when it's certified,
if it's certified, you know that it's been checked out.
Yeah.
And so that's worth looking at. Also, functional foods, and you think, well, isn't all food functional? But we're talking healthy. And one of the things that we want to do is have convenient, so that we'll actually do it.
Right.
But at the same time, we can rely on it. Not necessarily organic per se, but it's something that's healthy. And so a couple of things here. We've made this black bean dip.
Okay, can I try it?
Yeah, well, absolutely.
Ooh,
Please do.
As well.
Yeah.
But it's been made with the Lawn Life chicken bone broth. And so that pulls out.
This is good.
Right. It pulls out that flavor, but also nutrients that's trapped inside the bone there. And so it's good.
I don't want to know about the bone.
Well, sure.
Bone broth doesn't sound good, but this is good.
Right, sure. But it adds in a lot of taste and nutrients. That's easy to do. And a lot of people drink that almost like a tea, that they'll heat it up and have it like a cup of soup kind of thing. But you can put it in recipes, you can put it in soups. You can do any of that.
It's really tasty, didn't you think?
It's so good.
Right, and you can taste, season that to taste.
Yeah.
And it's a really good thing to do. And these are little chicken salad type rolls in a tortilla, so it's not as heavy and carb heavy. And we use the Keystone canned chicken here. And the great thing about that is it's only 2 ingredients. It's chicken, and then it's salt water, and that's it. There are no preservatives.
So the chicken's already pulled. It's already kind of shredded and all
that.
that.
You open it, you drain it, and you can put it in your chicken chili. You can put it in chicken salad. You can put it in
that
whatever.
Makes it very convenient. It really does.
Right.
I mean, that is
and it doesn't
convenient.
take up freezer space. You don't have to worry about issues of storage.
Right.
It's just ready to go. But it's healthy. And it's a functional food. You can pick these up at Kroger.
Nice.
Just going down the aisle.
Nice. Hey, okay, I have to ask you.
Sure.
How in the world did you get your job? This is awesome. I want to talk about food all the time.
Well, sure. I'm self-appointed, so I'm interested in food, especially Kentucky food.
Yeah.
And so I have a fun time going around checking those things out. I've got a podcast where I talk to people who are associated with Kentucky food. Chef Weta Michael's been on the podcast. Dixon Dedman down at the Beaumont Inn and with Kentucky Owl Bourbon.
Nice.
We've got Ag Commissioner Quarles coming out, episode next week. So yeah, absolutely.
Look at you. And how do people get a hold of you?
They can get they can follow me on Instagram and they can get updates there. But you can also subscribe to the podcast any way you want to. It's on Apple Podcasts, Google, Spotify, iHeart. Put in Eat Kentucky.
Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And Happy New Year. And we will see you next time.